Hello everyone. So today we are going to discuss about questioning. So today's lecture is totally based on our question. So this is our question. Yeah, this is our question. It's divided by step. This is English language, and in right side we have also Hindi language. So, in the first step, we have designing a ladder logic diagram to write a program where a green light is on when any machine out of three is operational. So, in this first step, we have to create a ladder logic diagram with the green light. Green light is on and off when our machines are turned on and turn off. And in the second step, we have a buzzer. So, how to run a buzzer with the condition of our machines. Okay, so it's totally depend on our machine conditions. Machine are turn on and turn off. Okay, so in the second step we have a buzzer is sounded and the green light is off. Should any two machines operate simultaneously? Okay, simultaneously. Okay, so in the second step, we have one buzzer which is turned on when our two machines are operated in at a time. And in this third step, we have should an attempt be made to operate the third machine while the other two are running, the buzzer sound is switched off and the other two machines stop. In the third step, we have if we are turn on three machines, all three machines are turned on. Our buzzer sounded is off, will off, buzzer sounded will off, and our two machines which is running in previous, so it's also will turn off condition. Okay, if we try to turn on our third machine, so previous two machines which is running condition are also off and our buzzer also will off. And in the fourth step, we have the red light when we are try to turn on our third machine if two others are continuous running. So when we are try to run our third machine, so all two machines are turned off and our buzzer are turned off. And after the turning off all our system, so it's create a error. And our red lamp is indicated this error. And for resolve this error, we have to put a switch for reset all our whole system. So in the fourth step, we have the red light must now come on until the system is reset, which will allow the running of a maximum of two machines at any time again. So this is our questioning, and now we will move on our software part, and where we will see how to create, how to putting instruction, and how to wax our logic with these four statements. So let's. So welcome. This is our software panel. And here we have already created a logic with this questioning. And it's nine rungs are used for this question. So let's start, try to understand this logic. So firstly, I will show you how to control, how to run this program with the actuality, with the hardware process, with the physically process. So after downloading the program, we will go to the run mode and press the switches. When we are pressing this, so first I tell you some little basic tell you. So here we have the put in the address of I slash I double dot 1/0. So this address is placed in the first way. Okay, here. Uh, yeah. So this address have to placed here, and this is the reset button. The NC instruction. This is a NC instruction, and sometimes it's also known as a XIO instruction. So XIO instruction here we have to use for a reset button, and reset button we have to all put it in all rungs, because all rungs uh, have a different work. Okay, different kind of rungs have different kind of works controlling. So like first rung are controlled something uh, like red light, and second rung are controlling a machine first, and third third rung controls of machine second, and fourth rung control machine third. Okay, so all rungs have a different works. So this is our push button. Okay, which is control, which is reset whole system. Okay, so when you are pressing this reset push button, so all whole process are reset. Whole process will reset, and this is our machine first. Okay, this address and this address are same, so we have put it this address here. Okay, yeah, this address we have put in here, we have put it here, and this is the holding, this is the holding. I think you have to remember this thing. This thing is the holding of this address. Okay, this part this part is our input instruction part, and this is our output instruction part. Okay, and yeah, as you can see, this is our input addressing, and this is our output addressing. So as you can see, O, so O is denoted of our output. Capital I is denoted of our inputs, and here you can see the B. So B is also denoted of our binary bit. A binary bit is a internal bit which is not connected to our physical hardware. Okay, so binary bits we have to use for the internal connectivity. Sometimes we have to change the parameters, so we should use the binary bits. Okay, so this is our push button one, and this is this is used for our machine one. This push button is used for machine one, and this push button is used for our second machine, and this push button is used for our third machine. Okay, and this push button for this this push button is used um, this is used here. I want to drag this. No. Okay. So these are yeah, our inputs, and these are our outputs. And as you can see in the program, this is our red light. This is our binary binary coils. which is separately denoted to our first machine, second machine, third machine. And this is our buzzer coin, and this is our green light coin, and this is our machine 1, machine 2, machine 3. Okay, these are our machines address. O is denoted our output. So output, when you are putting this address here, so it's recognize this address is where in our output module. Okay, so in output module, is the second number is same. This second number address are matched to our machine 1. So is so it's PLC recognize this address, and it will send the signal of our address to address. Okay, and this is our machine 2, this is our machine 3. Okay, this is our green light in the output location. Okay, this is our buzzer, and this is a buzzer address. So you can find o double slash 2 double dot o double dot 2 slash 4. So you can easily find 4. So you can find this number. This number is light led denoted to our buzzer. When it will when buzzer have signal, buzzer receive the signal from input instruction, so it will turn on the led here. Okay, so now we can start to simulating our logic with the hardware panel. So this is our push button first. Okay, I press the push button first, so our green light, as you can see here, this is our machine 1. Okay, and this is our green light, and this is our machine 1. Okay, according to our questioning, step number first, we have also, when we are pressing the push button first, so our machine number 1, it can be 2, it can be 3. Okay, so our machine 1 are started, and and also start the green light when our machine one machine are running. When one machine are running, so is also turn on the light, green light. Okay, and when we are pressing second push button for second machine, so our machine first and second are also continuous running, but our green light will off and our buzzer are turned on. So our buzzer, as you can see, our buzzer address, this is our buzzer address, and this is our buzzer module address in the hardware. So this LED is denoted, this yellow LED is denoted to our buzzer. Our buzzer are indicating our two machines are continuous running. Okay, if you are going to any kind of plant, and two machines are running together, so our buzzer are running. Okay, and buzzer are running, and you, as you can see, the binary internal bits are also energized. It's a internal bit, so it's not effect to our modules, our hardware panels. Okay, here we have to put it this. Okay, so after clicking the third button, after clicking the this one, as you can see, this is our first push button, this is our second push button, this is our third push button. So when you are pressing third push button, all machines all machines and all green light, all buzzer, all things, all controlling things are stopped, and our red light turn on. And if you are trying to run your first machine, second machine, third machine by the switches, by the push button, so you can't. Okay, you can't do. without resetting the without reset the whole process, you can't turn on, you can't run your machine again. Okay, you can't run again your machine without resetting. Okay, if you are once you reset your process, so you can run your process, your control again. Okay, so when you are pressing third push button, so your third machine and green light are turned on. And when you are pressing the second push button, so your two machines are continuously run and your buzzer are turned on and your green light will off. Okay, and when you are pressing the third machine push button, so whole process, whole machine, whole green light your buzzer will turn off. Okay, all things will turn off once only your red light is indicated the error. Okay, so for resolve your error, you sorry, you want to press your reset push button. Once you press your reset push button, so your whole process will reset. Okay, so if you have any doubt from the logic from the hardware process, so you can freely ask to me. And once I will again tell you about the logic. So this is our reset push button, and as you can see the addressing. Okay, the all these are same. Okay, so why we have to put here the reset push button? Because reset push button is stop our whole process. Okay, it's work as an emergency process. So we have to putting in a first step. Okay, first step we have we keeps this instruction in a first. Okay, and after in the first run we have to connect three three no instruction xic instruction three xic instruction are connected to the series. Why it's series? Because red light is in turn on if three machines are running. Okay, and this is our led holding. This is the hold process. Okay, this is our instruction access instruction, and here we have to put in the red light address. Okay, so this is our first rung, and in the second rung we have to control our machine one. Okay, so machine one, when we are pressing the push button, our machine receive the signal from this path, and after release this push button, it will change, and it will receive the signal look like. Okay, with this path, and after the three rungs, three number rungs have to operate our machine second, and our three number rungs have to control to our three number machine, and our four number rung have to control our buzzer when our buzzer are operating. So this is our logic. It's create, and it's imagine in your mind when you are designing a logic, ladder logic, so it will imagine in your mind, and you can draw in a paper, paper in a paper you can also draw uh, before you planning to create a ladder logic. Okay, and this is our binary for machine number one, and binary for machine. These are instruction have putting have keeps the address of our binary. Okay, because we can use the controlling of our binary bits. Okay, and this is our binary first, this is our second, and this is our second and third, this is our first and third. Okay, this is our parallel process with all steps. Okay, when you are going to our question, so you can easily understand about the buzzer. When our buzzer are operated, okay, when our buzzer are activate, when our buzzer are deactivate. Okay, so it's totally depend on our this controlling. Okay, and after the buzzer, we have to going on our green light. So green light is turn on when our one machine are running. Okay, it can be first machine, it can be second machine, it can be third machine. Okay, so when all three machines are running, so it will off. Okay, and these instruction have to NC instruction, and these are operated. These are controlling of our green light. Okay, it's also keeps as per as controlling purpose. Okay, it's also image when you are trying to creating a small project, so you can easily understand about the functioning of this instruction, why I add this in these instruction in this song. Okay, you can try own self. Okay, and in the sixth rung we have to keep machine number one, machine number and seven rung have machine number second, and eight rung have machine number third. Okay, these are our binary machines. Okay, these are addressing binary machines instructions. Okay, so this is our whole program, and if you have any doubt from this program, so you can freely ask to me. Okay, thank you for attending this lecture. We will meet as soon as possible in our next lecture, and in the next lecture we have also we will take also a great a good session, a good topic. Okay, bye bye.